بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا وحبيب قلوبنا أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين. صلى الله عليك يا سيدي ويا مولاي يا رسول الله. صلى الله عليك يا سيدي ويا مولاي يا أبا عبد الله. يا رحمة الله الواسعة ويا باب نجاة الأمة ويا عبرة كل مؤمن ومؤمنة، يا ليتنا كنا معكم سادتي فنفوز فوزا عظيما. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أمن هو قانت آناء الليل ساجدا وقائما يحذر الآخرة ويرجو رحمة ربه. قل هل يستوي الذين يعلمون والذين لا يعلمون إنما يتذكر أولو الألباب. Refresh your minds and your sessions and your souls with a loud and powerful salawat for Muhammadin wa Ali Muhammad. In the Islamic faith, nothing has been celebrated more than knowledge, more than learning and science and education. روي عن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم أنه قال that the value of knowledge and learning surpasses and outmatches all other values. قال صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم العلم رأس الخير كله والجهل رأس الشر كله. The Prophet says knowledge, learning, science is the fountainhead of all goodness in this universe. On the other hand, unawareness, darkness, and ignorance is again the fountainhead of all the evil and corruption in this universe. In another hadith, قال صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم أكثر الناس قيمة أكثرهم علما وأقل الناس قيمة أقلهم علما. People with more value are those with more knowledge, more understanding, more openness. And people in the society, in the community with less value are those who are ignorant. Those who do not want to learn, those who do not want to open up and understand the world around them. So this is the value of knowledge in Islam. But the question is, What type of knowledge we are talking about? Is it any knowledge, any science? Definitely no. Here, the Prophet ﷺ is referring to the Islamic knowledge and Islamic science. The science and knowledge and learning that is going to facilitate the way, the road to the ultimate salvation. The type of knowledge that is going to get you to the right path and safe path. As-Sirat al-Mustaqim. And here, my dear sisters and brothers, I want to draw your attention to a very important fact. Many of us are unaware of it. And that is the difference in the worldview of the Islamic knowledge and Islamic science on the one hand, and the modern so-called non-Islamic or modern or even Western science. There is a profound difference between them. And since most of you are educators, students learning, and you know the process of learning does not end at my age or the age of my father or my grandfather. طلب العلم من المهدي إلى اللحد. The journey of learning begins once you are born and lasts until the last day you are taken to the new home, to the grave. So we are all learning tonight. So what is the difference between Islamic science and non-Islamic science? Or let's call it the Western science. There is a difference. And the difference lies here in the foundation. In the foundation and the genesis of both sciences. In their worldview, how they perceive the universe, the cosmos around them. There is a big difference. So let's share these differences together. Number one, the Islamic science is based on the Islamic worldview of monotheism and unity. Monotheism and unity, or Tawheed, is not confined to the mosque. Does not only apply to the prayers and other forms of worshipping. It encompasses that to everything in this universe, to the entire universe. The concept of unity and Tawheed, monotheism, embraces everything in this cosmos system. What does that mean? It means two things. Number one, that God is in charge. The will of God, the providence of God, the wisdom of God is in charge and control of this system, of this cosmos system. Only God is in charge. This is number one. Number two, it means that monotheism in the cosmos system, in this universe, means that everything in this universe, from the tiny little atom to the biggest galaxy, they are interrelated and intertwined. They work together. The concept of togetherness, everything in this universe. Everything comes to your mind in this universe. They work like members of one family. They are based on harmony, harmonious relation between them. They are interrelated. And if you open this beautiful book that I ask you humbly to study it every day. Just before I came to your beautiful state, I was reading an article last week, an interview with Tony Blair. Tony Blair was the ex-British Prime Minister. He said that somebody introduces the Quran to me, and since that day, I started reading every day. He's Catholic.